What's up, Sasquatchers? We got a canoe, a canoe, a car full of shit, and we're about to adventure. Let's go. On this episode of Sasquatchers, our goal is to canoe, bike, and hike to a secret, not so secret natural hot spring in British Columbia, Canada. And right off the bat, we're throwing a little bit of a curveball. So the park gate is closed, so we got about a 2-kilometer portage ahead of us with all our gear, our bikes, and everything. And secondly, apparently the hot springs are flooded. I'm about 90% there, but I couldn't do it. I'm gonna go back, get the rest of my stuff, and I'll carry the rest of the canoe later. My shoulders need a break. Well, there's a first for everything. First time I ever loaded bikes on a canoe.
How do I make this?
And we'll try out our homemade paddles today. What do we got for lunch here?
I know, 11 knots.
Jonathan, you're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
We have...
Prove it.
chickpea sandwiches.
Something.
Any words?
About a third to halfway. Mid-afternoon. Making shitty time, but it's fine. We left at noon. We left about 4 hours later than we were supposed to.
Stu, how you doing?
You know, I'm doing pretty good, but not doing pretty bad. And, you know, everything's going pretty all right. Excellent.
Ollie? All right, we had our lunch and we're off. We're about halfway done the paddling. Got a little bit of rain on us, but man, is it beautiful. This is epic. We're probably about 2/3 there, I would say, until we can hop on our bikes. All right, there's end in sight. Right there is the mouth of the river, the North River, and we're just heading over here at 12 o'clock, and there's a logging camp where we're gonna dock our boats. So it's just under 30 kilometers later. Nice work. So we're just on lake, and that is a seal. Okay. First one ready.
Woo!
Let's do this. So after 5 hours of paddling, give or take, we emptied our canoes, threw our bags on our backs, and traded our paddles for pedals. We're at the 11-12 kilometer mark. Over halfway there, and we're gonna fill up our water bottles right now in this beautiful river.
Well, I knew I should have picked up a second inner tube, but yeah, my back tire's flat. I got nothing to do about it.
The show must go on.
I've got it. No, it's barely worth it. On the downhill maybe, right?
Yeah, on the downhill maybe.
10 out of 10. Yeah, it's like the one. It's like the one bush that's not got big leaves on it. Some blueberries and some huckleberries. Score.
And we got raspberries. So wait, we have thimbleberries. Thimbleberries, huckleberries, blueberries, raspberries. So we made it to the hot springs. No spots to camp.
It's just one of my side touches.
And the hot springs are overflowed by the river right now, so they're not warm. So we're camping here. And we're gonna return in the morning when the water levels go down. Lots of marshland. So one of the campers at the hot spring was nice enough to lend us their tube removal kit. So we're gonna attempt, or do they have tube patch too?
They might have a tube patch, they might have an inner tube.
So we found the hole, inflated the tire, now we gotta deflate it. There, right there, see it?
Yeah. That one just sticks on. You didn't need any, any decent, nice.
Okay, no.
Gotta get this back in.
You gotta get it back in. Cross your fingers.
Yeah, got them crossed. Oh, good. Yeah. Oh, maybe a little bit. That's like intimidating, eh?
That's what you get.
Has it worked?
It feels like it.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Nice, good job.
That was clutch of them.
Yeah. Looks like it's holding. See if it makes it all the way back to kilometer 0.
Yeah, buddy. There's your hero right there, Tom. The ladies on the bridge. It's good?
Good as new.
Yeah, bud.
Burning.
I think we're good. So the hot springs are still flooded, but we managed to fix Tom's tire, which is good. Got some oatmeal, got a fire going. Hopefully this rain stops and the water levels go down on the river so we can have a nice hot bath tonight. Maybe we'll do some fishing while we're waiting for it to go down. Put your little lead through. Damn rain. Are we gonna get to sit in those hot springs?
It's not looking good. Came all this way and it's still pouring rain. But it could stop. Hopefully we maybe later this afternoon. Kind of goes up and down throughout the day, I guess, but it's been raining pretty hard off and on, so.
What's for second breakfast?
Breakfast pizza. As soon as it stops raining, gonna get the pizza out.
Yeah, it better be a short bear.
If he gets that, good for him.
Good for him, he deserves it.
So, as you saw, we had fixed my bike tire. We thought everything was good. Came back like 2 hours later to check on it, totally flat. So, pretty f***ed right now. Might have to walk like 20 Ks with the bike, but I don't know, guess we'll find out.
It's hot. Hot, hot.
Looks warm. And that's how you boil 1 cup of water.
The lowdown of what we're doing.
6th opportunity at the hot spring. It's been disappointing so far. There's been a boat coming by, which I think is a good sign, but we're really not sure.
Okay, right there you can see the concrete wall. And then that's the river, obviously. And it's kind of leaking over into the pool, which would obviously cool it off. So yeah, it's definitely leaking over, and it might be a bit too early, but I think we're gonna touch it and feel it anyways. So there's the hot spring source, and it flows into the pool here, but you can see all this water rushing in from the river in through here, which is cooling it off. And it's also rushing in right here. But about, what, 2 hours ago?
It was higher too.
The water was much higher, so the water levels change really fast in here. So we just got to be patient and hope the rain holds off. This is the procedure right here.
This is the hardest part right here. Getting it off the drop and everything will be burning in your hands.
Put the plate close to it.
Ah. Right.
The boys working on the fire in the pouring rain.
Coffee. Morning. Well, it's the last day and we woke up to sunshine and blue skies. We had some coffee, made some breakfast, and packed up camp. Our plan was to check the hot spring on our way out before we start our long journey home. After all, it would be a great disappointment to have paddled, biked, and hiked 100 kilometers round trip and not experience a soak in the hot springs, which was the sole purpose of our epic journey. So we're all packed up. Didn't rain all night. Sunny right now. So we're hoping the river went down just enough for us to enjoy the hot spring for one last time. It's our last chance. Oh! Yeah! It's hot as f. Yes, it went down. We didn't come here in vain. This is so epic. We thought that we were gonna travel 100 kilometers round trip in vain with no hot spring. Oh, not in vain, but because it would still be epic. The canoeing and the fishing and all that stuff. But the sole reason was to go in the hot spring. And we thought there was a pretty good chance for a while that we weren't gonna get a hot spring, but we're good and we're happy, and we're gonna get a soak in and then make the trek back with Tom's flat tire, but we won't think about that right now. Yeah, work your way over this way, and then you grab this rope. Yeah. Time to go and catch up with Thomas. We gave him a head start because he has to walk his bike with this flat tire.
They never buy that brand of patch kit, piece of shit.
Yeah, the patch we used was garbage. Didn't work. All right, off we go.
Yeah.
As we're biking, there's prime fishing to the right, just down there. Just beautiful pools for trout to hang out in. And then we got Snow Peak Mountains on the right and the left of us. You probably can't really see right now, but it's beautiful, I'll tell you that much. Downhill on the way back too. Yeah, hopefully Tom got picked up by a truck and hitched his way back, but my guess is we'll see him kilometer 7. Stu, you said what? Kilometer 3, and Ali said kilometer 8. Yeah. How you doing, Tom?
not bad. I ran into a bear.
No way.
Yeah, around kilometer 16.
Chase! Big bear chase!
What is he saying?
What? Big bear chase me!
Got the bear mace out.
Oh.
Until it went away.
Holy cow.
Oh my.
Like a grown bear?
It was pretty big. It was a big black bear.
Wow.
Oh.
I was gonna say, I hope he doesn't run into a bear.
Yeah. I was riding my bike, but now the back rim is bent as so I'm just saving it for the downhill, which there has not been a lot of yet.
So it's right now it's about kilometer 13 and a half, I would say.
Yeah.
I was guessing to see you on kilometer 7.
I said 8.
I thought 3.
Really?
Sorry.
I thought you were gonna get pretty far.
No. It's gonna be a long one.
Good thing you had bear mace.
Wait, so how did the bear thing go? Like, where was he? What happened?
Oh, right in the...
He was in like thimbleberry bushes, probably like 30 meters down the road, and he popped out onto the road. So I started yelling like, "Hey bear, hey bear!" And then eventually he saw me. As I kept going. I got my bear mace out and kept walking, and eventually he just ran off the other side of the road, and I couldn't find him again. Good.
I was thinking that meadow, this is like prime bear territory.
We knew they were out here. There's
fresh shit everywhere.
Yeah, there's fresh shit everywhere. Bear, like 4 or 5 types of berries everywhere. And we saw one on the way in. We're gonna let Tom and Stu go ahead, and I'm gonna cast a line in the river here, since we can easily catch up to him since he's walking on foot most of it. So let's try our luck with some trout. So far, I managed to catch a minnow. A little bushwhacking. You see some little baby trout. Almost slipped. Little baby trout swimming around there.
Stu, what are we doing?
Getting a ride. Pickup truck, little F-150 custom. In the 90s.
Yeah, convinced one of the logging crew to drive us back. Super nice guys, so really appreciate that. Nelson and Allie were dicking around back there, so they're not getting a ride.
There.
There's Tom up there. Looks like he caught a ride with the truck and he's ditching us. Guess they're not stopping for us. Good on them though. Maybe there's no room, I don't know. I don't know if it's elk or what, but there's hooves all over here. All right, they grabbed their canoe at least. Oh yeah? Whew. Got a major headwind for the rest of the day. Probably be about 5 or 6 hours of headwind, so I don't know how much filming I'm gonna do, but wish us luck. Alright. Off we go. How long do you think we've been paddling for?
Probably 2.5 hours, 3 hours. 3 hours maybe.
Yeah. 3 hours paddling. Finally having a snack break. We can see the end. Oh, nice work.
Oh, ready to do that for
Nice
6
work.
days straight?
Yeah, f that. But I guess we are. High five. Oh, that was a low five.